Hey, welcome back. I'm Carly Blaylock, and today I have a super gentle seated practice for when you're not feeling so hot. So when you're ready, maybe grab a cup of tea, hop into a sweater, grab a blanket and a pillow, maybe 2 pillows, and meet me on your yoga mat. I'm gonna set my fuzzy slippers to the side. Here we go. So find a nice tall seat. If you have a pillow and you want to slip it underneath your tailbone, that might just help get your hips above your knees here. Get the spine nice and long. Let's start by bringing the hands to the tops of the legs and just checking in with your breath here. Maybe it hurts a little bit to breathe, or maybe you feel like you can't quite catch your breath, and that's okay. Just honoring where you are in this present moment. Nourishing your body with the breath and with this intentional, restful time. Allow your next breath in just to be a little bit deeper here. And notice if you started to clench or lift your shoulders or tighten your core as you inhale to see if you can relax and soften. Maybe take in just a little more breath. And then on your exhale, release it all out. Continuing to soften through the neck, the shoulders. Awesome. One more time, big breath in, nice and slow here. Softening as you reach that max filling of the lungs. And then release it out. Awesome. Let's gather the hands to heart center here and just gently tilt the forehead down towards the fingertips. Starting to feel a stretch in the back of the neck. Maybe you feel that stretch all the way down your back, especially if you're a little bit achy. Just being gentle with yourself. If you want to add a little movement here, you can just gently rock the head over to one side, stretching into the side of the neck. And then we'll take it the other way, but really give yourself permission to explore this. Pausing for anything that feels sticky, anything that feels like it needs extra love. And if you have a headache here, it might be nice to give yourself just a super gentle rub at the base of the spine, at the base of the head here. If you have some peppermint oil or something like that, a little bit cooling, that can feel really good to massage into this space behind the neck and behind the ears. If you don't, no worries. I love to mix it with a little bit of coconut oil or just whatever lotion I have on hand. Can help to open up the nasal passageways too, but I wouldn't recommend putting any peppermint oil on your face or under your nose. So all right, y'all, and then bring the head all the way back up, sitting nice and tall. We're gonna reach both arms up towards the sky. Notice how this feels. Take a stretch here, maybe grabbing for one wrist, seeing if you can grow long through the side body, and then the other. Just stretching long. Imagine you're creating space in your muscles, space for healing, space for extra breath, extra blood cells. Awesome. And then very gently here, lean over towards your right side. Think of peeling your left shoulder open, getting heavy down through that left hip and creating extra space between each rib. So even if you don't have your max capacity for breath right now, just imagine that you're creating extra space for that breath to come in here in your lungs and between your ribs. And try to take 2 slow breaths. And then we'll rise up and take it over to the other side. Leaning up and over, not crunching into this left side where we just found all that space, but seeing if you can almost lift up and over. Relax that right shoulder away from the ears, stack the right shoulder open, noticing if it's hunching or rounding in. See if you can find that lifting action, again, creating space between each rib, increasing the capacity in our whole chest and lung cavity here. One more big breath. And then let's rise up and float the fingertips down to your knees again. Cool. On this next inhale, lift your chest forward, just stretching across the collarbones. Maybe stretching the chin up a little bit here, not crashing the head back, but finding a lift. And then on your next exhale, we'll kind of round through the spine here, hollowing through the front body, tuck the chin. Thinking cat-cow, but it's super gentle here. We inhale to lift. A soft, easy breath, and exhale, round. Honoring where you are today, trying to let go of any frustration with not being able to go 100% today. Sometimes our best looks like a 45%, and y'all, that is okay. I'm just glad that you acknowledge that you need some time to take care of yourself today, to find a little gentle movement and some loving breath for yourself. One more of these. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, round it through. And we'll come all the way back up, stacking the head over the heart and the heart over the hips. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Check in. Acknowledge how you're feeling. Give yourself a moment of gratitude for the parts of you that feel okay right now. The tip of your nose might feel neutral, that's okay. Your teeth, how do your teeth feel? Maybe your joints are feeling okay today. Maybe they're not. And so Thich Nhat Hanh talks about, he's a Zen master, and he talks about neutral feelings and finding the neutral feelings. And so something that doesn't feel particularly bad, doesn't feel particularly good, oftentimes those are the things that just go unnoticed. And so allowing ourselves to notice the neutral feelings that are happening in our body, not just the really crummy ones, not just the really awesome ones. And then finding a little bit of gratitude for those neutral feelings. I'm grateful for the absence of a toothache. I don't know what I'm saying about absinthe. All right. Here we go. Lengthening the spine, let's bring both hands over to your right knee, testing to see how this twist feels. Think of lifting up and twisting over to the right. If you want a little more, you can carry your right hand back behind you Imagine you're lifting super long through the spine here on the inhales, twisting super deep through the exhales. And then on your next inhale, come all the way back to center. Then we'll take it over to the left. So planting that right hand on top of the left knee. Again, lengthening the spine to breathe in. Super long spine here, not crunching through the back. And exhales just to deepen, twisting through the center of the body. If you want a little more here, you can carry that left hand behind you. A couple more rounds of breath, lengthening as you inhale, deepening as you exhale, not forcing anything here, not creating any tension. Awesome. And then let's unwind. Okay, let's lift the pillow out from underneath the hips. We're gonna send both legs long. Dandasana, or staff pose, sitting nice and tall. And then here's where it gets yummy. So take your pillows and stack them up. Maybe you need more. And once you've got your nice tall pile, you can bend your knees as much as you need here. Maybe let them fall slightly apart. We're just gonna gently fold over, relaxing your head down. Maybe use your arms for support. Enjoy this moment to soften. Noticing your breath, maybe you feel a gentle stretch behind the legs, but nothing extreme here. Observe where you're holding tension in your body unnecessarily. Maybe you're clenching your teeth or furrowing your brow. For one or two more breaths here. And then when you're ready, let's start to peel up away from the legs. We're gonna set one pillow behind our head and then save a pillow to use in a moment. Laying yourself back, resting your head onto your pillow. And then slide your second pillow or your rolled up blanket underneath your hips here. And from here, we're just gonna extend the legs straight up, coming to waterfall pose. Super relaxed through the legs here. Your low back feels nice and supported by this pillow. Your arms are soft. Allowing this posture to help you relax. Imagine anything not serving you, any unnecessary tension, or maybe even imagining your sickness just draining out your legs here. Letting go, surrendering to what is here and now. Notice if you've started to grip or tense up anywhere here in this pose, and see if you can just commit to finding ease, finding softness here for about 3 or 4 more breaths. Slow, easy breath, just letting it come and go. And then when you're ready, let's pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Sometimes all I want when I'm sick is a hug. So give yourself that. Remind yourself that you're loved, that you're safe in this body, that this discomfort, this pain is temporary, and that you are capable of healing. You will get through this. And then slowly begin to unfurl here. I'm going to lift my hips away from the pillow and slide the pillow down the yoga mat quite a ways. And then bring the soles of the feet together, the knees wide, with the feet propped up on the pillow. From here, if you want to take a blanket and cover yourself up, get nice and cozy here, bringing your legs into that butterfly shape. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. And relaxing here on your back. If you want more of a stretch through the hips, you can scoot your heels and the pillow a little closer. If you want less, slide your feet further away from the body. Let your eyes fall closed. Relax the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Notice if your mind has wandered and just bring it back. Beginning to scan again, noticing neutral feelings. Being grateful for the good feelings and the neutral feelings, and being patient, loving with those less than good feelings here. I'm proud of you for taking this time to show up for yourself on your yoga mat, even when you were feeling crummy. If I could come and make you soup and give you a hug, I would. Rest here for as long as you need. Maybe even take a little nap. Know that you are loved and that this is temporary. You will get through this. Drink all your fluids. Have lots of rest. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and be well.